To solve this quadratic, the first thing I'm going to do is put this into standard form, which means all three terms need to be on the left side. So by doing that, I'm going to move the 4x by subtracting it to the other side. So I have x squared minus 4x plus 3 equals 0. At this point, I can try to factor it. When I factor, I'm going to have multiples of this number, so my only multiples are 1 and 3, that add to give me a -4. Is that possible? Well, if I add those together, -1 and -3 add to give me a -4. So my factors are x minus 1 and x minus 3. Those are factors. The next thing I have to do is set each factor equal to 0 and solve. When I add 1 to both sides, I get x equals 1. When I add 3 to both sides, I get x equals 3. So my two solutions are x equals 1 or x equals 3. The best way to write them is probably as a point, 1, 0 and 3, 0. Well, what does this all mean? That means at 1 and at 3 are where my graph crosses the x-axis. Looking at standard form right here, the leading term is positive, which means my graph is going to look something like this. So our goal here, put the equation into standard form, factor if it's factorable, then set each factor equal to 0 and solve.